Hello, I have a scrapbook process video for you about my graduation cruise I took from graduating from high school. So here's all the papers and stuff that I had pulled out that I wanted to use for this layout. And I thought about using that gold polka dot paper, was it the gold foil paper? It's from the gold foil paper pack from Martha Stewart, but I'm going to change my mind later on. And here I'm using this blue paper to mat it. And it's like a blue sea foamy kind of paper, and I believe it's from a My Mind's Eye collection, either Jubilee or Market Street. I'm not sure because the branding label's not on anymore. All right, this polka dot paper is from My Mind's Eye, Market Street, and I'm going to use this as well. And here I'm just cutting off a strip because I'm going to use both sides of this paper on here. And so that's why I was like looking at it, and just that gold foil paper just didn't look right against that polka dot paper and that pink stripes. So I'm going to pull out, I think it's another My Mind's Eye, I think it's paper, the Jubilee, and I thought about using this one. I really like those arrows on there, but it's just too busy for this. So I'm going to pull out this Studio Calico print shop paper pack, and I look through here and I'm going to end up choosing those that star paper, and I kind of like that striped paper, but it had words on there that I didn't really want used on this, and they've been kind of hard to figure out how to cover them up. So I'm gonna go with this star paper, this blue star paper, and I'm gonna start laying down these strips here. So I was kind of just freely just doing this layout. I kind of knew I wanted to do the layouts or the strips like this, and I'm going to tuck this other one underneath. And you'll see later on I'm going to come back and add another strip, and it was kind of hard because it was kind of tight. So I had those gold foil banners too that you've seen me use in other layouts, and I thought about using, not really sure. Oh, here I was pulling out this label sticker that's from My Mind's Eye Lost and Found 3 sticker sheet. So it's kind of like a doily. So I cut it in, not a half, but like one third to 2/3, and tuck it behind the photo there. And I was just still playing around with that gold banner because it was just sitting there on my desk. Anyways, so now I'm going to use this My Mind's Eye Lucky in Love, the pink chevron paper. So I wanted to add those pink chevrons too to the strips here. So this is where you're going to see me fuss with it, trying to get it behind those polka dot strips, I believe. That's where I put it. Oh, and then I was looking through something for something, and I ran out of glue, and so I was looking for something, so I found those big gold sequins, so I decided, I'm going to use those. So you're going to see me fuss with it. It took me a while because I couldn't get it quite underneath where I wanted it. So fussing with it. The funny thing is, when I went to go put this layout into my album, because it's old, I have an older album that I do for older pictures. I was looking through there, and I had already scrapped this picture with some other photos. So I just put it right next to it because it has different things on it, and some different journaling on it as well. And I think the reason why I wanted to scrap it is because it's a picture of my mom and I lost my mom a little over 5 years ago. So I just always like to, every now and then, find photos of us and scrap them and stuff. So now I'm going to be using these gold little sequins, and here I'm just going to be tucking them behind in different spots. And I'm going to tuck it up here in this corner, that top corner there. So these are kind of like my base areas where I'll do my embellishments and stuff. So next, what am I going to do next? Okay, so I'm filling out the sticker sheet by Jen Hatfield. It's phrase and accent stickers, and I don't know why, but I just love the sticker sheet. I think I like the colors of it. I'm not a really big fan of pink. I like bright pink, like hot pink. But I think I like it a lot because it has all these gold stickers, glitter stickers on it and stuff. And I'm just still big on gold. So I'm pulling up the little stickers that it has on there, and they have some heart stickers, and there's these gold little arrows that I'm going to use here as well, up there in that top embellishment cluster. And What else? I think that little sticker that's above the picture of I that I use, this is a little label sticker that says hello. And then that badge I just put down is from Studio Calico badges. I think I picked it up at Tuesday morning store. So with a little geotag on it. And then this little chipboard embellishment comes from My Mind's Eye Jubilee chipboard elements. And they had some hearts on there too as well, so you pull those off. And I think it says bonjour, bonjour, beautiful, that little phrase, blue phrase sticker. So I had the hearts too as I pulled on there. So I'm going to start gluing them down, or sticking them down, trying to find placements. And, oh, I decided to, I'm going to stick it on top of the embellishment I already did. So I had to find some, what is it? I can't think right now what it's called. You know, the padded adhesive to make it stick off a little bit. Then there's a little layer sticker that says summer vacation I just put up there, and that came from a Echo Park Phrase and Beach summer vacation, which is so old. I've had that sticker sheet for like when I start scrapbooking, like, oh gosh, 3, 4, 5 years ago, 4 years ago almost. All right, so these enamel dots are also from the My Mind's Eye Market Street collection, and I like they match the colors, obviously, since I've already used them on the papers. So let's putting those down randomly. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put down my title. So I just had a little scratch piece of cardstock, and I just wrote down my title just to make sure I spell things correctly. And also making sure I had to check to make sure I had all the letters that I needed for it. So here I'm going to fuss with the thing. I should have gone, as I was doing, I was like, oh darn, I should have just started going backwards and seeing how it fit. And as I'm getting through halfway through the word graduation, I realized it's not all going to fit. So I'm going to fuss with it again and fix it and overlap them, as you'll see me do right now. So I'm just kind of pulling off all the extra letters I need. And here I go working backwards, like I should have done from the very beginning. So I have to fuss with them to overlap them. And as I was doing this, I had painted my nails like 2 hours before, or something like this, before I started scrapbooking, and I did the painting, so obviously it starts chipping off anyways. But anyways, it's all good. So I'm going to finish typing out the word graduation, or spelling out the word graduation and cruise. So like I said, it was a graduation cruise from when I graduated from high school. It was the trip that my graduation trip that my mom took me on. And now I'm going to spell out the word cruise, and then I will add my journaling to it. And so what I did was, I'm never a big fan on journaling, like I've said before, but I just, I wrote it out on another piece of paper, like, so you can write it out on that scratch piece of paper and trying to figure out what I want to say. And I realized when I went back into the scrapbook, like I said, I had it, pictures scrapbooked, and the little wording was a little bit different, but it did say that was for my high school graduation that I went on this cruise in both of the journalings, which is fine. So here, what am I doing? Probably trying to look for the pen that I want to use for my journaling. I kind of like to use the finer points. So I'm using that in my micron. I think I was using .02 pen for it, since it's the finer one. So yeah, I wrote out what I was going to do, proofread it, and changed up some of the wording, and then I'm just journaling it down here, and then I'll put the year that it happened when I graduated. It was 02. I thought about figuring out the date. I was like, I ain't going to try to take time. So then I just write down the date, and that's it. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.